Hello, hi everyone. I am Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you on Sanjay Gupta Tech School. And this is day 6 of Salesforce Learning Bootcamp. So let's wait for a couple of more minutes so that more folks can join, and then we'll be starting the session. So, in today's session, as you can see on the screen, we'll be learning about list views, we'll be creating lightning pages, and we'll be doing day 5 exercise. So, yesterday we saw like how we can implement lookup and master detail relationship. So, I will go through with that exercise, and if you will be having any questions, so I will be discussing those. And for your information, I have updated the FAQ document. So uh, I know you are asking questions in the sessions, and I try to explain each and every question, but uh, I'm collecting all those questions because you are asking very good questions. So I'm collecting all those questions and drafting their answers as well in the document, right? So if you have not gone through, so sorry, so that FAQ document link is available in the description of this video. And if you go through this Excel sheet, so here also this FAQ sheet link is available. And here you can see as of now, I have collected total 55 questions out of 5 sessions. So you can go through and you can just see the answers. And if you still have any questions, so you can ask in the comment section of each, like every recording, wherever you want to ask. Okay, so without wasting time, let's jump to the session. So sharing the slide so that you know with whom you are interacting. So this is me. Then our 7 virtual learning best practices. So we need to keep this in mind every day. So we need to focus on live sessions properly. We need to take notes. I hope you're writing down doubts and you are asking in Q&A part of the session. Don't miss any session. If you are missing any session, so it is recorded, you can go through and complete all the exercises and keep doing all the things on daily basis so that you can build a strong foundation. So I'm always with you. I'm giving my 100% so that you can learn Salesforce and build a strong foundation so that you can build your career in Salesforce ecosystem and grow every day. And this is our session split time. So I think I'm trying to manage balance between session. And please share the word with other folks so that they can also get benefited. Okay, so now I'm going to explain the concept of list view, and mistakenly here one to many and many to many is written. It is just copy paste mistake. So just ignore it. So we need to understand list view. What is list view? And in a couple of session, I just configured list view as well for you. But in today's session, we will discuss how we can create new list views so that we can see records in proper form as per the requirement, right? So here you can see 3 points are available. So list view shows list of records available under object, right? So by default, we get 2 list views. One is recently viewed and one is all. So I tried to configure all list view for you. I just added some fields and we can see record information on the tab itself. Then we can choose which fields to display in the list view. And we can also apply sharing and filters on list view. So I'm going to explain you how we can configure list view. And for that, I will be taking help of this document. So here you can see day 6 exercise is available. So it says create following list views on student object. Select a few fields as per your choice to display in the list view. So if I take you to the org on the front end, so if I click on students tab, so this is the place for list view. And here you can see we have 2 default list views. One is all and second one is recently viewed. And right now, all list view is pinned. Pinned means whenever you will open this students tab, so by default, you will see this all list view, right? So sometimes it happens like you see recently viewed, like if I go to, okay, here this all is also pinned. If I go to instructor, so here you can see recently viewed is pinned. So if I open instructors tab, so it is showing me recently viewed list view. So now if I need to move to all, I just need to select it. So this way you can switch between list views. So here you can see in this all list view, I just added these fields earlier, but now I'm going to create net new list view. So right now you can see we have two list views, all and recently viewed. So now I'm going to create one more, and the name of that list view will be all freshers. So all freshers, all experienced candidates. So here I'm going to create first one. So if you want to create list view, so here you can see we have this gear icon, this one, right? So if you click on this gear icon, so here you will find list view controls. So we have new, clone, rename. So if you want to create new list view, you can select it. If you have already created new list view and you want to clone it, so this button is available. Then if you want to rename your list view, you can. Sharing settings means if you want to share your list view with other users, so you can apply this. Then if you want to apply filters, filters means you want to specify particular conditions, right? So you can do. So here you can see we need to create a list view for freshers. And I hope you remember on student object, we created two record types, one fresher and one experienced. So if I create this list view, so I just need to show only those records which are having fresher list view. So that we can do with the help of this filter. Then we can select which fields we want to display. Then if you want to delete your list view, you can. And if you want to reset column widths, you can. So first of all, I'm going to click on new. So here you can see I need to provide name of list view. So I'm writing all freshers, and API name will be populated automatically. It should be unique. The list API name must begin with a letter and use only alphanumeric characters and underscores. The name can't end with an underscore or contain two consecutive underscores. So these are some best practices that you need to remember. And here you can see we have some sharing settings as well, like who sees this list view. So only I can see this list view, all users, and share with group of users. So right now we have not created any group of user. So I am selecting all users. So the number of users which are available in this org, every user will be able to access this list view. And here you can read this help text as well, right? So this is the configuration that I'm writing while creating new list view and then clicking on save. So if I click here, so you can see now I am having three list views. One is all, second is all freshers, and third is recently viewed, right? And all freshers list view is selected, and here at right hand side you can see we can apply the filter conditions. So if I click here, so I will see four options. So here I'm selecting all students, like all student record will be available. Now, if I want to apply any condition, like all student records will be available, but I want to apply some condition basis on that, those records will be displayed. So right now you can see all seven records are available here. Now, if you want to apply a filter, so just click on add filter. From here, you can select record type and you can select freshers, right? When you select this option, so click outside and then you can click on done. So we are selecting record type equals freshers and I'm clicking on done. So this filter I have applied. If you want to apply more filters, you can do. And if you want to apply filter logic like and or, so that you can apply here. So here you can see the help text is available. So it says filter logic governs how and when filters apply to your list view. Use and or operator to fine tune your result. So how you will be writing? So one and two or three. So this way you can write filter logic. So and means both should be true, or means any one should be true, right? But right now we have only one filter criteria, so we don't need to write this filter logic at this moment. So this filter criteria is available here. Now I'm clicking on save. You can see your list view is updated, and now it is showing only three records, right? Then you can click on cross. So here you can see this filter icon is available. So you can add it, sorry, you can edit list filter from here, from this option, edit list filter, or you can toggle it through here as well. Okay. Now, if you want to add some fields, so I'm going to select class, then name of the student, then I'm going to select record type, Salesforce role, week, days, and save. So the fields, those I selected, their information is available here, right? So three records are available, and you can see all the records are of type fresher, record type. Okay. So Mary is asking, you will not delete any record if you delete your list view. Yes, records won't be deleted. Yes, the reason is dependent on the client's requirement. So Harish, it will be for users, like what all records you want to see under a particular list view. So I just showed you how you can apply criteria. So basis on that, you can filter. So now if I select all, so you will see all records. If you want to see only fresher records, so you can just select it and you will be having those records. So how simple it is. Okay, so for better UI experience, we have this list view configuration. Okay, now we have one more, that is all experienced, right? So I think it will be easy now. So what I'm going to do, I have already created all freshers list view. So now again, I'm going to this gear icon, and from here, I'm going to click on clone, right? If I click on clone, so you can see it is cloning all freshers record, sorry, list view. So here I'm replacing this with all experienced, selecting the sharing, and then clicking on save. So you can see the list view is cloned and all the fields are automatically available. We don't need to arrange them. But here we need to modify this filter criteria because it is set for fresher record type. So if you click on this, from here you can change it. So uncheck fresher and check experienced, and then click on done. So here you can see it is updated. Then you can just click on save, and here also you will see the difference. So right now we don't have any record which is created under all experienced record type. So that's why it is not showing anything. So if you have any record created, so those records will be displayed here under this list view, right? So I hope this makes sense. Yes. So, Jay Tushar, we can show field on this list view, and it may be possible that field is not available on the page layout. So it is possible, right? So now I think this second point you can complete yourself. So you need to create a list view on instructor object named experienced instructor. And this list view should contain only those instructor records whose experience is greater than equals to 5 years. and you can select few fields as per your choice, and you can create it, right? So I'm leaving it for you so that you can implement it, and you can practice it yourself. So moving to the slides, so I just covered list view. Now, next topic is lightning pages. So we need to understand like how we can create three types of lightning pages. So we have home page, record page, and app page, right? So first I will be creating home page, and will explain you as well like what home page is, and we'll check whether on standard application this home page is available or not, right? Then we'll see like how we can create our custom homepage and how we can assign it to particular application. Okay, so Pankaj is asking, please link the video as token of appreciation. So I didn't get it. Please write some more details around it. So now I'm going to the UI part. So here I'm going to open sales application, which is standard application provided by Salesforce. So I'm going to open this in a new tab. And if I take you to sales application, so on all standard applications, you will see one home page already associated. And you can see while I am opening sales application, so this home page is opened automatically, right? So each application can have one home page. And as name suggested, home page will be common. It won't be related to particular object, right? So related to your application, if you want to place some common components, then you can configure your home page, right? So here you can see on sales application, it is having quarterly performance, today's event, today's task, and other components, right? And it is already created for sales application. So now I'm going to show you how you can create your own home page. And we will be assigning that home page to this application, right? So first of all, you need to go to home under setup, and you need to search for app builder. So you will find an option lightning app builder. So I'm going to open it. And this is most important feature for lightning experience. These features are not available in lightning experience, right? So see carefully, and I have created exercises around these, so you will also get a chance to create it. So here you can see I can create lightning pages, and if I want to create a lightning page, I need to click on new button. So as I click on new button, so it will be asking which type of page I want to create. Okay, yeah, Pankaj, I got your message now. You said please like. I read it like please link. Okay, yeah, it always depends on you. I never say please like forcefully. So it depends on your choice, and I can see your love every day. More than um, like 500 folks join, and they join, drop. So it depends on you how you appreciate my efforts. So here you can see while creating a lightning page, so we can see three options: app page, home page, and record page. So right now I'm going to select home page, clicking on next. Now here I am going to provide a label for that home page. So you can write simply home, but right now to identify or to make it different from existing home pages, I am just writing home SGTS and clicking on next. Then here you can see different templates are available. So as per your choice, you can select particular design and you can click on finish. So Mary is asking, no need to have homepage, any app. So it is optional to have homepage on any application, but if you have homepage on any application, so it will be nice. So it is nice to have, not compulsion. Jaya Tushar asking, what does lightning page mean? So lightning page, so basically whatever we are viewing here, all are pages. So we are viewing these pages in lightning experience. That's why these pages are known as lightning pages, right? So we have this home page, it is lightning home page. If we go to any record, so this record will be known as lightning record page, right? And we can create one more page that is known as lightning app page. So it is a blank page where we can place any component, and we can create any number of app pages that we can place on this application. So on that app page we can link many things, like if you have created a flow, screen flow, you can place that on that page. If you have created lightning web component or aura component, so those things you can place on lightning pages, right? So now I'm going to create it. So here you can see the template is available, and we need to place the components. So I'm going to take you here. So here you can see we need to create home page and place it on these applications. But before placing them on the application, we need to place these components. So I need to place assistant component. So on left hand side, you can see these are standard components. Total 32 are available here. And if you scroll down and if you create any custom component like any Lightning Aura component or Lightning Web component, so those will be available here under this custom section. And this custom manage this means, like if you have installed any app exchange package, so Salesforce provides you a platform where pre-implemented packages are available. That place is known as app exchange, right? So if you download any managed package which is developed by any organization, so managed package components will be available under this option, right? So I just need to place assistant. So I'm searching it and I'm going to place it here. So this way it will be available. So you can see this this home page is basically divided into sections. So in each section you can place components. Now from here I am going to select key deals and I'm going to search it from here. So it is available. I'm placing it here. Then next, today's event, today's task. So if you want to search them, you can like this. And if you want to place two components in one section, so that is also possible. Today's event, today's task. So this way also you can place, or if you want to move it to next section, so that is also possible. Then we have chatter feed. So if you want it, so you can search chatter feed and you can place it on top. So this way your chatter feed option will be available. So this way, right now I just placed all the standard components. If you have any custom component, you can place it on home page. And at top, you can see homepage name is available. And if you click any component that is placed, so its property will be available at right hand side. If I click it, so you can see task is available. If I click a key deal, so it is available. Then we have assistant, right? Now, after placing all the required components on the home page, so you just need to click on save. Now, whenever you save your page, so for the first time, whenever you save your page, so activation will be asked, like which app or user can access this page. So you just need to click on activate. And once you click on activate, so a pop-up will be available. And here you can see various options are available. So first option is org default. So if you assign it as org default, right? So set this home page as the org default to display for all users unless other assignments apply, right? So it will be default for org. But if you want to assign it to particular app, so I think this option is fruitful or beneficial. So you can select particular app and you can assign this home page to that app. And if you want to assign to particular app and to particular profile, so limited users can access, so you can go with third option, right? And this will be decided by the uh, project architect in discussion with the client. So as per the business requirement, you need to decide which option to select. So right now I'm going to make it app default. I'm selecting assign to apps, and as per our requirement we need to place it on two apps, SGTS and SGTS console. So here is my first app, SGTS console, and it is Sanjay Gupta Tech School. So on both the application, I'm going to place this home page and clicking on next. So you can review your assignment. If it is incorrect, you can go back and correct it. Otherwise, you can click on save, right? Once you save, so you can go back and you can verify. So I'm coming here. So you can see we have only four tabs. Now I'm going to refresh this page and you will see five. Okay, let it complete. So this home page is created. Now I'm moving here and refreshing this again one more time. Okay, so what we can do now from here, search for app manager and check whether home tab is added to the application or not. So I'm going to edit this application and I will be checking the navigation item whether that tab is available or not. Okay, meanwhile it is loading, I can take some questions. So Manan is asking summarize records, report, dashboard, how your org is performing at a glance. Okay, you are answering someone. Accordion component. Yeah, so these are some standard components. When you will be practicing, you can just drag and drop and you can see how it will be working. Dharini asking which technologies used to develop this Salesforce application. So Salesforce provides you this configuration thing through which you can create application. You just need to drag and drop. So this is already developed by Salesforce. You just need to customize it as per your requirement. So I'm not sure about the technologies. Sunita, we can place any number of components on the page, but we should try to limit these components so that user don't need to scroll much. Nilesh is asking, can we create mobile app and website using Salesforce? Yes. So you can access your Salesforce org in mobile. You can download Salesforce mobile application, and we can create website. It is actually called Experience Site. So there is a separate cloud for that. It is known as Experience Cloud. So we can use that. Now I am coming to navigation items, and here I'm going to search for home. So you need to select this third home and place it, and then you can click on save. Once it is saved, then you can refresh your page from the UI. So it is saved now. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, I think we just need to modify the name of that tab. It should be home always. So I'm just opening, sorry, uh, we don't need to create new. I'm just going to edit it. So I'm renaming the label of this page as home. Let's see what happens now. but with different name also it should appear. And sometimes it is cache issue, like you create, but it is not visible at the same time. So there is one more option. If you click on this pencil, which is available at extreme right. So from here, you can add items. So I am searching home, clicking on all and placing home. And you can just click and drag and drop it to the beginning and click on save. Yes, so here you can see home page is available. Yep, now it is available. So it is basically cache issue. When you place it this through this pencil icon, it is available. So maybe like after some time, it will be available automatically, right? So this way you will see your home page. And if I go and open console application, so let's see what is happening here. Okay, here also it is not available. So what you can do, just add it, and you can search for home, add it. So this way you will have home page here as well. So we added five components, so those are visible here. Okay. But when you will be practicing, so give some time, do refresh, and I hope then your home page will be available there. And whenever you will be creating home page, so keep the label as home only, right? So this way, I hope you understood how we can create home page, how we can assign it to particular application. Now, one more thing I want to show you. If you want to modify any component, like if you want to add or remove any component from this home page, so what you can do, you can just edit this home page. So if it is placed on any application, so you have two locations through which you can edit it. So first one is this gear icon, which is available on top right corner. If you click here, so you will find this edit page option. And second option is this, like open Lightning App Builder, and here you will find your custom homepage. And from here you can click on edit and you will be able to edit your app page, sorry, home page. Now I'm going to edit it from here. So it is opened in Lightning App Builder. Now you can simply add or remove any component from here. Now, one more thing is available here. If you click on any component, so you will find this component visibility. So here you can apply filters, right? You can select particular field and operator and then value. So here you can see like user active equals true, right? So if user active field is true, then only this component will be rendered, otherwise not. So this is just an example, right? So it depends on your requirement, like what condition you want to apply. So basis on your condition, if this condition satisfies, then only this component will be visible. Otherwise, all below components will be available on the page. And here you can see this eye icon is available, which is in different color. So it shows like here component visibility is applied, right? So I hope this way with home page, I showed you how you can add components to a page, how you can activate your page, and how we can apply component visibility. Now I'm going to show you quickly about record page and app page. So these are also important. So I'm just saving it and moving back. So now if I talk about record page first, so on any tab, if you click and open any record, so right now we are on student record. So this will be known as student record page. If you open any instructor record, so it will be known as instructor record page. So in short, if you open any record, so that record will be known as record page. So this complete is a record page. And if you want to add more components on onto this page, So again, you can click on this gear icon and you can select edit page. So this record page will be opened in the app builder. So you can see the name, it is instructor record page. If you edit any student record, so it will be known as student record page. And here you can see we have this highlight panel. Then we have this component where two tabs are available. One is having related and one is having details. Then here we have blank section where we can add components. So for example, I want to add recent items here. And here I want to create one more tab. So related and details, two tabs are available. If you want to add more tab, you can just click here. So just click on this details, then go here. So you can just select any standard component name from here. If you want to create custom, you can. So I am naming it as my tab. Done. So you can see a new tab is created here. So one is related where related list will be available. It is detail where details will be available. This is my tab where you can place one component. So here I am going to place this rich text and here I'm writing demo component. So it will be displayed here. Okay. And if you want to apply component visibility, so you can do it with this option, add filter. Right? So it is same as you applied on home page. So if you click, so you will see three options here, record field, device, and advanced. So you can just explore it, record field. So all the fields of this record will be available here. So basis on that, you can apply a condition. So let's say rating is greater than 3. So if rating is greater than 3, then only this component will be visible, okay, on particular record, otherwise not. So this way you can apply this visibility. Now I'm just clicking on save. So whenever you modify your record page, so it will ask for activation. So again, three options will be available: org default, app default, and app record type and profile. So if you assign org default, so it will be default for all the application wherever you are using this tab. But we need to make it default for the application where we are using this tab. So from here, I am selecting this one. This time I am not selecting this SGTS console. So changes will be applied to this application only. And we have form factor, phone or desktop or both. So you can choose accordingly. Next and save. Now, if I go back, so this change will apply on each record of instructor object. So you can see my tab is available and here that option should be available, but we need to check the detail. So here rating is blank. So you can see that component is not visible. If I provide rating greater than 3, let's say I'm putting it as 4 and I'm saving it. So here you can see this demo component is available. So this is actually component visibility that you can apply basis on some condition. Now, if I open any other record, let's say I'm opening this number 2, and here also you can see my tab is available and it is not showing demo component because here also rating is blank, right? If I fill this greater than 3, then this tab will be showing that component. And here you can see recent items component is available. So whenever you modify a record page for particular object, so the changes will be applied for all the records automatically, right? So let me take some questions now. So one question is, after we save, can we change who can see the home page? Yes, after change, you can also modify. So let's say I just saved it. And if I want to change the settings, so I can edit it and I can just click on this activation. And from here, anytime I can add and remove. So you can see you can remove this assignment and you can just add it according to profile, record type, etc. Can we change the page template after save, or we need to make new lightning page? Jigna, for this, like you need to create new lightning page because I don't think we can change the template. Can we create mobile app? And yeah, that I already answered. Standard components are available according to the record page you are setting up. Yes. Yes, Mary. Then under recently viewed, unable to add field to display. Yes, Jagdish. So on recently viewed list view, you won't be able to add fields to display. It is a limitation. Then, okay. So it works with all based on. So I am just checking the questions. I think a few people are replying. That is great. So how to delete a custom object if it is used in Apex class and VF pages? So Kuldeep, if your object is referenced somewhere in any Apex class or VF page, so in that case, you won't be able to delete that custom object. So first of all, you need to dereference and then you will be able to. What happen if you delete the home page? You will delete any data? So no, basically we are placing the components. So if you delete the home page, nothing will be deleted. All the components will be intact. Only your home page will be deleted. What is relationship between page layout and lightning page? So Sunil, this is good question. So here you can see this is complete lightning page, and under details, this particular thing which we are viewing, it is just a page layout. So page layout basically focus on the field placement, where we want to place particular field, how many sections you want. But this lightning page can have other components as well, like this highlight panel, this recent viewed items. Then we have this one additional tab. And if you have created any flow, screen flow, or lightning aura component or lightning web component, so those also you can place on lightning page, but you cannot place them on page layout. And one more thing that you can see, if you are using any record page, so beside component here, you see fields option as well, right? So if you want to place fields manually, uh, irrespective of whatever page layout you are using, so let's say here we are on my tab and here I want to create field section. So this section will be created. So it is similar to page layout. So apart from page layout, if you want to add any field through lightning page, so that is also possible. And it is very important to know. So from here, you can place particular field like this. So as per the requirement, you can create. If you want to create one more section, so you can just drag and drop it. So this way you can create it, right? And if I save it, so you will be able to see it on the UI as well. So changes are saved. I am moving back, and I hope this thing is new. So you can see sections are available. We can rename the sections. Fields are placed here, right? And it will look like similar to page layout. So sometimes in the projects, apart from page layout, if you want to place field from lightning page, so that is also possible. If I again added this page, so let's see how we can change the name of the sections. So if you go to my tabs, click on this section. So here you can see section label is available. So you can select section label, you can select like number of columns as well. Okay. So next is how can I identify standard and custom homepage? If you give label home to custom homepage. So basically, if you create any custom homepage, so that will be available here under this Lightning App Builder. And all the standards are already assigned. So if you have created any custom, so that will be available here. And whenever we activate any custom page, so that time we decide with which application it will be available. So activation is important to assign particular home page to particular app. You can share the home page only with profile. Yes. because for home page we don't have record type, so it will be shared with app and profile. If we have multiple apps, then will it accept label as home for? Yes, it will accept. And you can assign one home page to multiple applications. Like we assigned our home page to two applications. One is SGTS standard and one is SGTS console. Also, can we have multiple home pages for multiple profiles? Yes, we can have. So we can have two home pages for one application, and those two home pages can be assigned to different profiles. So let's say you have 10 profiles. So on five, you are assigning one home page. On other five, you are assigning another home page, and both are assigning on same application. So basis on the profile user, that home page will be visible to the user. Can we have multiple home pages for multiple profiles? Yeah, I think I already answered it. So record pages exist by default on standard object, or you should create like, yeah. So for standard as well, it is already available. So let me show you. So if I open sales application, so under sales application, you will find account, contact, campaign. These are standard objects. So if I open account record, and if I click on this gear icon and click on edit page, so here you will find this account record page. So this is account record page, and here you can configure it as per your requirement, right? So here few more components are available like activity chatter, then news. So this is for standard object. And if you want to place more components, like you want to place chatter, so you can place it here. So this way it will be available. So you can customize, then you can save, activate for particular application, and then you can use it. So Lightning, Ashish is asking, what is the use of Lightning App Builder? So you can see Lightning App Builder we are using to configure home page, record page, and we have third type, which is app page, right? So these three can be configured with the help of App Builder. So if you want to customize your app page, then we use Lightning App Builder. So home app and mobile app are built only system. Is it correct? Yeah. So everything will be created by system admin, and then other users will be able to use. Ashish is asking what is managed package, how we can use it. So managed package you need to install in your Salesforce org. So you can find your managed packages through App Exchange. So if you search for App Exchange, so Salesforce App Exchange is available where all pre-built packages are available. So few are managed and few are unmanaged. So from here you can search any package and you can install that package in your application. So the difference between managed and unmanaged is in managed package you cannot modify any component, but in case of unmanaged package you will be able to modify the components. So next is what is the Flexi pages? So I think the pages which we are creating, Lightning pages. So these are known as Flexi pages as well. But I will look into this. I will be explaining this tomorrow. Like what is the difference, actual difference between Lightning page and Flexi page, or both are similar. So give me one day time. I will explore it because I don't want to give you false information. So I will research and then will let you know tomorrow. Otherwise, I will put this question in the FAQ document and there I will write the answer. Can we edit standard object record page? So this I already explained. What is difference in Salesforce Lightning and Classic? This I already explained in day one. So I can just summarize it. Salesforce Lightning is built on like component framework, and Classic is built on page-centric model, where we implement everything with the help of Visual Force. And Classic is now outdated, so you don't need to worry about that. You just need to learn Lightning only. Then, can you please suggest how interviewer would ask question in interview or how question would come in the clarification exam, kind of? So, like what we are discussing, these kind of questions will be there, right? So, if you are creating homepage, record page, so how you can configure, what is the meaning of activation? Can we apply component visibility? So, these kind of questions, whatever we are discussing, all these are like interview questions only. When I followed along you, I realized there is no save button when I added home tab. Why it's not appear? No save button when I added home tab. So Umka, I think I need to show you this again. So if you go here, so I think you added home page from the navigation bar. So there we find a pencil icon, and through that you can just add. So meanwhile it is loading, let me take another question. Shubhash, app page and home page are different. Right now, I just explained home page. App page, I'm going to explain. And Umka, if you click on this pencil, so from here you can add home, and then you will see the save button as well. And if you add your home tab from app manager, then also you will see save button. So if you are not able to see, just repeat the steps, you will be able to. Please provide us daily class note. It will be very helpful. So I cannot share slide because of privacy purpose. So rest everything I am providing, but I can't share the slides. How many type of record pages are available in App Builder? So I already told you, record page is one. It depends on which type of object you are viewing. So if you are viewing account, so it will be account record page. If you are on student object, it will be of it will be called student record page. So we have one record page. It belongs to different object. Difference between app manager and app builder. So app builder basically used to configure lightning pages, which is home page, app page, or record page. Whereas app manager is basically used to customize your standard and console navigation apps. I think both are different. Then you will load the sheet with link of this lesson. Yeah, this sheet will be available. Like all the sheets are already available in the description of the video. Yeah, so we can use Visual Force and Lightning too. If you have created Visual Force page, so through Aura component, you can place your Visual Force page on Lightning. Okay, Umka is asking in App Manager. So basically, if you go to App Manager, so I'm just answering this one. Then I will show you how we can create app page, and then I will ask like if you have any question from yesterday's exercise. So I'm going to edit this application. So it is just loading. See, yeah, Gautam, I already answered this question. If you want to check whether you have any home page created or not, so you can just search App Builder, Lightning App Builder in the setup, and if there is any home page, so you can just identify like it is custom. If any home page is not available, it means all are standard. So it's loading, it is taking some time. Let me just refresh the page again. So if I go to navigation items, so from here, like if you add anything, so if I add accounts, so at the bottom you will see save button. It is available at bottom center, Umka, right? So this way you can modify. So now I'm going to show you how we can create app page. Yes, Manan, you can see only custom home pages in the app builder. Standard you won't be able to. Okay, now I'm going to search for app builder again. So this time I'm going to create new app page. So from here, I'm selecting app page, and this app page will be available for both Lightning experience and the mobile app. So I'm clicking on next, and I'm naming it as demo app page, or let's say SGTS app page. Then clicking on next. Here you can see we have different templates, so you can use any one, and it is showing how it will look like on desktop, tab, horizontal, vertical, and mobile. Then I'm clicking on finish. So it will look like similar to homepage, but homepage we will be having one in an application, but app page we can have many in one application. So here you can place components as per the requirement. So I'm placing recent item and chatter publisher. So these three components I just placed and I'm saving it. Now I'm going to activate it. So I will be assigning this. So here you can see it is showing you some options like you want to activate it for all users or you want to activate it for system admin only. So I'm choosing all users. Then here we have Lightning experience. So you can see all the applications are available. So I'm choosing this, add page to app. So here it will be added after home page, right? Then mobile navigation. So if you choose, so on mobile, it will be available here. If you want to move it to above, you can, right? So this way I added it on second number on our application. Now I'm just clicking on save. So this way I'm assigning my app page to application. Now moving back. So right now you will see three pages under app builder. So here you can see we have three pages, home page, record page, app page, right? All these are custom that we created. So if you want to know like how many custom pages you have created, so just search for Lightning App Builder in the setup and you will find all the custom pages. And if I go here and refresh, so you will see one more tab. So here you can see this tab is available, SGTS app page. And I'm not sure why it is available here. So what we can do, we can just open App Manager, and from there we can just change its location. So I just need to edit this, and from navigation item, like it is on, yeah, here it is on second position. Not sure why it is coming. So we can just customize it from here, place it on second position and click on save. It will be changed, right? So this way, like if some option is not working from one way, so you can have other way around, so you can just apply that. Okay, so this way I hope you understood three different type of pages. So in one application you can have any number of app pages, and basically app page we create to place our custom components. So when I will be explaining you Aura component, Lightning Web component, or maybe screen flows, so we will be utilizing this app page to have those components placed, right? And if we create reports and dashboards, so those also we can place on home page, app page, or record page. So if you go to this exercise, so you need to create app page, you can place these components, then create a record page for student object and place activity and chatter component on it and activate. Then further, we will be placing reports and dashboard on these lightning pages, right? So this will be your today's exercise task that you need to do, right? Now, let's do day 5 exercise. So before starting this, I am just seeing, is there any questions? So what happens when we retrieve relationship records from recycle bin? Will it retrieve relationship ID as well? Yes. And Nikhil, I think you can just try it out. Let me just do it for you. It is a good question. So Nikhil is asking like if we have a record which is having lookup and master detail available. So you are saying like if I delete any record from here, so will it be having this lookup or master detail populated? So let's try this. I'm just deleting it. So whenever we delete any record, so it goes to recycle bin. So you can go to recycle bin and there you will find that record. So here it is. Now I'm going to restore it. Moving to students. Yes, it will be having that relationship. So this way you can just try out things. So Bhuvan Kumar is asking what will be the duration. So I think I already shared the schedule with you. It will be 6 months long. So you can see how in depth I am explaining each and every topic. So it will take time to learn things. And if you want to see what all topics I'm going to cover, so if you go to the description of this video, you will find session tracker and there you will find everything. Subhash is asking what is the use of app page. So this is additional page. App page is sorry, home page is for common information related to application. And other than that, if you want to have another page where you want to place some more component, so it is optional to use app page, not compulsion. Home page no more than two per app and app page unlimited per app, right? So this limit, I think you can search. I'm not sure about the limit, so you can just search limit for lightning pages, then you will find it. Otherwise, I will search and place the link in the FAQ document. With a lookup relationship, can we link object with itself? Yes. So it will be called as self lookup. So it is available under account. So yesterday I showed you on account we have parent account field. So that is looking up to account itself. So if I search for parent account, so here you can see it is basically hierarchy data type field, which is standard one. But if you want to create self lookup, so that is also possible, right? So yesterday I placed one link here. If you open this, so here you will find this option like we can create self lookup. So if you want to create a lookup field on contact for contact, so contact will be child and contact will be parent. So this is known as self relationship, right? So Jayas Tushar, I already explained difference between home page and app page. Home page will be one for one application, and app page you can create many as per the requirement. And common information, common components we place on home page, and specific components you can place on app pages. Yes, Gayatri, we can change master detail into lookup, and I think yesterday I did that. So now I'm going to show you yesterday's exercise. So, like, do you guys have any question with day five exercise, or are you able to complete all the requirements? So Mary's asking dependency fields. Can you create dependent fields if one of the field is already linked to another dependent field? I think if you try to create, you will realize whether this field is available to create dependency, Mary. So just try it out. Otherwise, I will try and answer this question in the document. I just need to check. Pranay is asking, can we create self relationship in custom objects? So let's do that. I think yes. So if I go here and if I search for student fields and relationship, So I'm clicking on new, selecting lookup relationship, clicking on next. And from here, I'm going to select student, next. It is not moving forward. Let me just refresh the page. So I'm selecting lookup relationship again. From here, I'm selecting student, clicking on next. So I think we can. And one more thing I want to show you, this lookup filter, I forgot to explain this yesterday. So whenever you create any record, so let's say if you are creating new record on student and you see this lookup option. So here, like you will see all the records right now. But if you want to filter these records conditionally, you want to see specific records here while selecting, right? So for that purpose, you can apply this lookup filter, right? So here you can apply these conditions. Then we have filter type, required or optional, right? So if you read this, if it doesn't display this error message on the save, so this error message will be displayed and the user entered value must match filter criteria if you select required. If you select optional, the user can remove the filter or enter values that doesn't match criteria. Okay, so this way you can select these options. So generally we don't use this, but if there is requirement in your project, like you need to apply filters on lookup values, so that you can do with this. Okay, so what I was explaining, okay, we were creating this. Okay, we need to continue, and I'm just clicking on next. So we were creating self lookup. So yes, next and save. So this way self lookup is created, and if I search student field, so you will see it is looking up to student only. And if you try to refresh the page, so you will see that field on page layout as well. So if I try to create new student record, so here you can see the student lookup is available, right? So it is known as self lookup. Okay, so I can see many folks already completed exercise, so I think you are good to go. And a few are saying like they need to watch the recording, so just complete. Okay, so filter criteria and look up real examples. So if you go here, so real example, like you just need to select particular field and you need to specify the condition. So if you go here, so from here you can select particular field. So here student, then you can select record type equals, then value, and it will show you two record type fresher and experienced. I am selecting fresher. So now what will happen whenever you will be selecting value? So only fresher record type student records will be available to select from that lookup field. This way you can apply the condition. Right. So I think this way we completed all the topics for today's session. And I think I answered all the questions which you asked. So what I will be doing, I will be recording all these questions along with answers in the FAQ session so that you can go through with them later on as well. And if you want to view previous sessions FAQs, so those are already there, just go through. So it will be helping you to prepare you for interview purposes, right? So it is like I'm doing all the efforts for you. So it is for you, just review so that you understand the concepts well. So self lookup on student can also be used as student referred by. Yeah, you can use it like that. Yes, Jagdish. So by using search layout, we can display field under the recently viewed. So it is different functionality. So in recently viewed, you cannot add the fields from that list view. So right now we have not covered such search layout, so that's why I didn't explain. So how to get record type data in SQL? So this we will be discussing when I will be explaining Apex. How to set default landing page on an app. So yeah, that we cannot set. I think it will be home always. If you open, so let's say we are on sales application and I'm opening this one. So I think it will automatically land up on home page. It is by default. Vijay, I think it will take 10 to 15 minutes or maybe longer. So I think after 1 hour, this video will be available. It is uh, like converted through YouTube platform automatically. Okay, so what is the use of self lookup? Like if you want to select record of same object while creating new records. So for that purpose, we use. It is very rarely used. Yeah, so I will be putting a real-time example for lookup criteria, and I will be updating the exercise sheet so that you can complete that. Okay. So this is it for today's session. And tomorrow we have one more session where I will be covering few more topics. So do join that and share these uh, like session details with other folks as well so that they can also learn because many folks know admin but they don't know admin in detail. So in this bootcamp I'm trying to cover everything in detail with the help of exercises and I'm just resolving your doubts. So please ask them to go through and later on I will be implementing a end-to-end project. So if you go to this Excel sheet, so here you can see after this reports and dashboard and data security. So we will be doing hands-on on admin project. So it will be 4 day long project and I will be guiding you how we can implement end-to-end project. So I will be implementing in my org and with me, you can implement in your org. So we will be live implementing this project together, right? So I think it will be fruitful for you. And while giving interviews, like interviewer asked, like, have you implemented or worked on any real life scenario? So you can just take example of this, like you have worked on this application. So as a fresher, it will help you to represent your skills in front of interviewers. Right. So this is it for today's session. Thank you so much for joining the session, and I hope you are enjoying the bootcamp sessions. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.